Yo guys, this is what a lot of social media marketers don't tell you about how they get their clients, and it is truly this thing. So now, stick until the end of the video to understand fully what it is. Alright, so right now as we get into it, the best marketers, the most famous marketers, they use this one strategy. Now, for me myself, I had been struggling to get my first client for 4 months when I was starting. I don't know the exact time, I may be lying. I don't remember the exact time. Now, I was doing cold calls, I was doing cold emails. Sometimes it worked, like I was able to get meetings. However, a lot of times I just felt it to be very difficult to work. Now, one reason for this is because I was lazy, right? You know, as you guys have probably heard before, you know, before SMA, before, you know, all of this, when this happened, I used to be addicted to video games, right? So when I came home, immediately I would put down my bag, you know, came home from school, I put down my bag, put down my phone, went upstairs to the computer and started playing video games, right? That was all I did. That was like my main thing, right? Playing video games. And that a lot of times it carried over to me when, you know, when I was doing my SMA. It's made me unproductive, it's made me, you know, waste time, and it was not just a good, it was not a good thing to do overall. And because of me being lazy, because of me, I wanted to stay at the comfort of my home, you know, do cold calls, cold emails, so I could play games more. That was actually one of the reasons. I was not able to get the clients to my full potential, right? For some of you out there, you might not have the video game addiction I did, but you might not be able to get clients. And today we're going to be talking about why. We're going to be understanding why is that happening. And this has all to do with your circle, with people around you, people whom you know and people whom know you, okay? The latter is more important because it's important who knows you, right? Right now you can know Drake, Kanye, but if they don't know you, it does not matter at all. It matters who knows you, okay? Right now we're going to be talking about your network. So, what's important for your network is attention. Everybody needs to know you because 2 days ago I went to this event called BNI. It's a business it's Business Network International, and basically a bunch of business owners at 6:30 in the morning, they go to this one location, talk about what they do, talk about how can they get, you know, more connections, make more money, and that's essentially all there is to BNI. And I remember I pitched my idea of being a human cloner, right? You know, because us marketers, we are human cloners. We, like, as I'm speaking in this video, I am out in real life doing something else, selling to somebody else, or giving value to somebody else. That's essentially what we marketers and what we personal brands are in this space. Now, when I started speaking to a couple of people, I saw this trend where they knew me, and it was just super surprising because I had never seen them. I had no clue who they are, but they came up to me, "You're Reinis, right?" I'm like, "Yes, I am. How do you know that?" You're like, "Oh, you're Reinis from Sprout Media." I'm like, "Yeah. How do you know that?" They were like, "Oh yeah, we watched your case study and it was amazing." I was like, "Okay, thanks." Like, okay, that's fucking awesome, right? When people when people know you, you have the leverage, you have the high ground. You can get them on deals, you can get them on higher deals. You have the power to do that. Now, in order for you to do that, you need to have your network. You need to have your network built out, and you need people to know you. How can you do that? There are multiple ways to go about doing this. One's the easier way and the faster way, and the other is the I'd say, like, slower and a bit harder way. However, the slower and the harder way should be used for higher quality prospects. I'm gonna give you the example in a second. Actually, I'm gonna give you the example right now. So the lower quality of you know, networking is doing it through social media. I'm calling this lower quality because if you're meeting somebody in real life versus on social media, if your first approach is on real life, you have more flexibility, more chance to persuade them into something rather than just social media. Because if they find you cool on social media, you're gonna meet in real life most of the time, right? That's how it usually goes. But the pros of social media again is, you know, I'm doing these videos, guys. I'm doing these videos to get coaching students, right? That's essentially what's out there. And I'm also doing these videos to help 500 people achieve financial success through social media marketing. Those are my two goals, you know, with doing these videos. So, yeah, when I'm making these videos, you know, if more of these videos are out there, more people can see them. Therefore, more people can find me, more people can know me, and therefore come to me for help, right? The same thing happens with business owners, right? I have different platforms where I do the same thing for business owners, mainly on Facebook and a little bit on LinkedIn. And on there, I'm just building my brand and making sure people know me, people remember me, right? And that's essentially super important, because the power is in the people who know you, right? Now, back to this. The second type of networking, for the first type of networking, it's actually you making videos, you posting content on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, stuff like that, value content, something similar to this, but just more tailored to business owners, okay? This is more tailored. This is also tailored to business owners. I do get business from, you know, from my social media marketing agency through social media, through these videos, but it's mainly for like coaching students and people for the Team Profit Private Club. Now, then, the next thing is doing it in real life. Now, with doing it in real life, it is very good. Like, you can build huge, tremendous amounts of rapport while doing it in real life. But the problem is that in real life, your time is scarce. You cannot meet anyone, and you cannot meet a lot of people. That's why meeting people in real life, that's something you do for higher quality people. Like, for example, you have a potential millionaire you want to meet, you meet him in real life, not over text, not over video, in real life, because that's when you can build the most rapport. You can know them the best, you can meet them the best. That's in real life. Now, usually I have a system for getting people from social media to real life, those who are qualified, whether that's for, you know, new business, whether that's whether that's new business, whether that's a coaching student, networking, whatever. The highest quality prospects, I want to meet them in real life. You can build more rapport, you get closer, and yeah. Now, guys, you need to clone yourself. You need to be on as many platforms as you possibly can to network. Here's what you need to do. Create content on LinkedIn, Facebook, at least 4 videos a week, and then you should be posting every single day, whether that's curated content, your own text content, whatever it might be. Post every single day. Then with that, when there's a seminar, not just necessarily about marketing, overall, a seminar in a niche you're working at, for example, real estate, this, that, go to that, network with people. Before you actually go to seminars, this is a life hack. Before you go to any event, understand who's going to be in that event, okay? Do some background, do some research check on them, okay? And then when you approach them, you already have the homework in your head, so you can speak to them and talk in terms of what they are interested in. That's something very important as well. It takes some time. It isn't as easy to show you right here, but it's much more basic than you guys think. You just need to do some research. You need to understand who's going to be at the event. Do some research on them, and then basically be active. You be extrovert. If you're an introvert, you need to have a friend that can be extrovert as well. For me myself, I'm actually an introvert who learned to be extrovert. It's pretty insane when I actually think back to my childhood and how I was back then. But yeah, so guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please hit the like button and subscribe button if you enjoyed. Comment down below, what did you think of this video? What did you think of this format? What can I improve in these videos to make them more interesting for you guys? Comment that down below, because I'm super excited to help you out in as many possibilities as I can. So guys, thank you so much. Peace.